Hello and welcome to another used car video from TW White & Sons Mazda. Okay, here we have today a Mazda CX-5. This is a 2025 car on a 25 plate. It's covered around 17,000 miles. This is the range topping Takumi all-wheel drive automatic with the upgraded 2.5 litre petrol engine. These produce 194 PS, has a 6-speed automatic gearbox, all-wheel drive, and the most wonderful specification. So at the time this was built, this was as far as you could go in CX-5 terms and specification. It's laden with technology, loads of gadgets, loads of good stuff that make living with this car day to day just an absolute joy. It's finished in Polymetal grey, really nice colour for this car. Suits the CX-5 incredibly well. It's like a sort of lightened grey with a bit of blue in it. Again, very nice colour. I think it sort of adds to the premium feel this car was going for. And these are worth mentioning. These are subject to luxury car tax. So the list price of this car when it was new would have been something to the tune of about £43,000, and anything over that £40,000 threshold is subject to luxury car tax. Sadly, it's becoming more and more common as it's not difficult to spend over £40,000 on a brand new car in the world we live in today. But actually, given what you get on this car, it's considered amazing value. Now, you get a power boot, which I'll show you. I'll try and show you as much of the spec as I can. Condition of this car is absolutely wonderful, really good shape. And power tailgate, if you've not had one before, it's a really lovely addition to the car. Get a massive boot with CX-5. It's very difficult to gauge just how big a boot is from pictures and a video, but really good amount of space. And you've got these spring-loaded mechanisms to fold down the rear seats. And the button on there, you can also put the boot up and down from the key, or a button inside the car. Twin exhaust outlets. You'll notice the exhaust outlets on these are just that little bit bigger on the top of the range model than the specifications below. You have these 19-inch shadow chrome or sort of darkened silver alloy wheels, all in really lovely condition. Even things like the door edges in lovely order. Sill entry points, again in lovely order. And on entry you're greeted with an upgraded brown Nappa leather interior. Now, to many it just looks like black leather. It's an incredibly dark shade, but it really suits the car. You also get a dark headliner, again adding to the premium feel of the cabin. It's a really lovely place to be. These you have a Japanese zenwood on the dash here, on the door card, and you do have a panel of it on the dashboard as well. And that leather extends onto the door cards too. You've got a keyless entry button on the door. All important surround sound BOSE stereo. It's one of the most vital additions to a CX-5 in my opinion. If we turn the car on, it's push button start. Car comes into life, and there you go, 17,172 miles and in lovely order. You've got Mazda's multimedia system in the centre here. Now this has an integrated navigation system. You do have, that's just because we've done a reset on it, you do have the option for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which is wireless in this car, but you have that integrated navigation system. So if you're in an area of low signal or low reception and your sat nav on your phone isn't working, you have this to fall back on. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto that I mentioned wireless. You do have wireless phone charging down here too. DAB radio, everything else that you'd expect of a modern car. Climate control panel down here, so 2 zones, 2 separate temperatures. Heated steering wheel, it's a bit of a game changer for winter. Between this section and this section of stitching here, you'll get nice and warm in the winter. You've got heated seats. Being a top of the range Takumi model, you also have ventilated seats. So this is done from a little fan which is in the base of the seat, and it pulls air through the perforations in the leather. Really designed for if you've been in the car for about an hour or so and your back's getting a bit warm, get this on. It's a wonderful option. 6-speed automatic box mentioned. When it's in drive, you do have a manual shift option as well. You've got a little My Drive button down here which controls whether you want the car in an off-road, normal or sport setting. In the sport mode, if you're not using the manual option on the gearbox, it tells the car to hold on to gear for a little bit longer and that you're going to want a little bit more power available. The 2.5 litre in these is a wonderful engine, makes plenty of power, plenty of grunt. It's normally aspirated. And you get the benefit of some respectable fuel consumption if you're not driving it too hard. It's an electric handbrake car. You have your foot on the brake, press it down to take the handbrake off, lift it back up to put it on. Really is that simple. One of the rarest of options, electric tilt and slide sunroof. You have some incredibly clever LED headlights on this car which are adaptive, so they corner They react, and the headlight clusters can turn off individual LEDs as you have a car coming towards you. You have a 360-degree view camera, radar cruise control, heads-up display. The list goes on. These are just absolutely crammed full of technology, and the ability to intelligently flick between front and all-wheel drive makes it even easier to live with. It's a lovely, lovely car, really premium. They were wonderful on a long journey, and just a very good all-round car. It's been a really important vehicle for Mazda. Be supplied with the balance of Mazda's warranty. That's for 3 years from registration. If you've got any other questions, please feel free to pick up the phone to us. Thank you very much for watching. We hope to speak to you soon. Cheers.